Recording. Welcome to Igcse O-Levels Computer Science, and we are on chapter number 1. Today we are going to start the new topic called data compression. Muhammad Tayyib, any idea about compression word? Yes, any idea? Okay, Tahir, any idea about compression?
Like putting too much data in a device.
No. Compression means to reduce the size of a file. What is compression? Compression means, yes, compression means to reduce the size of the file. Let's suppose you have a file of 500 MB. How much? 500. And you are going to compress it. So after compression, the size of the file will be reduced to 100 MB. Look, this is called compression. So compression means to reduce the size of a file or data. Is that okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mohammed Tayyib. Tayyib, are you
Yes,
there? Okay. So guys, did you ever heard the word of WinZip and WinRAR in your computer? Did you ever see the word WinZip and WinRAR? Look, WinZip or WinRAR. Did you see these two things in your computer desktop?
Yes.
Yes. Did you ever notice what are these things?
They are used for compressing data.
Excellent. Very good, Tahir. These both are the tools to compress the data. Achha, guys, why we need to compress the data? Do you know the reason? Any idea why we need to compress the data? Look, 500 MB, after compression, it will be converted into 100 MB. What do you think? What do you think? Like we are saving our space? Yes. So the features of compression is to save the storage space on the device, such as hard drive or solid state drive. So what do you think if in your mobile phone, if you have 5 GB, 5 GB in your cell phone is free. And I said to you that compress your music files, video files, and make your available space to 10 GB. What do you think? Did you like my idea? Of course. You said, sir, that's a good idea. We have only 5 GB available, and you said we have to adjust 10 GB. How do we do this? I said compress the images, compress the video files. So after compressing, your file size will be reduced. So you will get enough space. So this is the reason. In order to save the storage capacity space, we use compression tools or we compress our data. Isn't it? Yes, Mohammed Tayyab, is that okay or not okay?
yes,
Right? Okay, so we have to reduce the size in order to make our hard drive space available. Number 2, to reduce the time taken to stream music or video file. Yes. So guys, did you watch videos on YouTube? Yes. Any of you use Netflix? Yes, maybe. So you see the videos on YouTube. Do you know all the videos which are available on YouTube are already compressed? Why compressed? In order to save the storage capacity. So this is the biggest advantage of compression, to reduce the size of the file and to save the storage capacity. So what is another feature of compression? To reduce the time taken to upload, download, or transfer file. Yes, guys, this is another advantage, that if you're going to compress your data, it will take a less time to upload on internet, or you can download the compressed data from internet easily. So these are some features of data compression. Is that okay? Tahir,
Yes, sir.
Tahir, tell me the advantage of data compression.
The advantage is
Your
it
voice
can
is not
save
clear.
our storage space on devices,
Excellent,
and
Tahir. Very good.
it
Mohammed
can
Tayyib.
reduce the time taken.
Okay, fine. Mohammed Tayyib, tell me the advantage.
To save storage, to reduce time taken, and
Very good. Okay, now we have two types of compression, lossy and lossless. How many types of compression are there? Two types, lossy compression and lossless compression. Yes, guys, lossy and lossless. So let's discuss the differences. Lossy compression is a method which eliminates the data, which is not noticeable. What does it mean? Let me tell you this thing. Let's suppose this is a picture. See this thing very carefully. This is a picture, and there's a picture of flower. This is my flower, right, guys? Okay. I wanted to reduce the size of this file. So lossy will delete the unnecessary area which is not noticeable. So I have deleted. So the area, look, the area which is yellow in color right now, look, it is deleted. It is deleted now. So what do you think? The size of the picture is reduced now? Muhammad Tayyib,
yes,
it is? Yes, Tahir, is it reduced or not?
Yes, it's reduced.
But what do you think? Is this effect on your picture that if it is being compressed or deleted? What do you think? Is that effect on your picture or image?
Yes,
No, it can't be a fact. Look, your flower picture is same. This area is not in use, so this area is not noticeable. So this is how the lossy works. I hope you understand, guys. So lossy deletes or eliminate the data which is not noticeable. Okay, number two, in lossy compression, a file does not restore or rebuild into its original form. Oh my God, it's very dangerous. Like if your file is compressed, you won't revert it, you won't undo it, you won't get the original file. So this file, if it is reduced, if it is compressed, so this will be safe in your computer, and the file which is previously there, the big file, the file before compression will be deleted. So it means it is very dangerous. Like the compressed file will be there, the original file will be deleted. Tahir, did you get this point?
yes,
Okay. Tayyab,
yes,
did you get this?
yes, I
In lossy compression, data quality is compromised. Yes, if you are going to compress the size of the file, it means the quality effect. Guys, you see some pictures on the internet, like you downloaded WWE superstars pictures, you download some cars pictures, you download some bikes pictures. Did you observe some pictures are very blurred? Some picture quality is very bad. Is it bad? Why? Because it is compressed and the quality of the compression is not good. So lossy is a compression tool which is going to compromise on the quality. Like if the quality is not good, that will be fine. Okay, next. Lossy compression reduces the size of the data. So we know this. If your file before compression is 15 MB, how much? 15 MB, guys. After compression, this area, is there, and it is only 4 MB. Look, so the size of the data is reduced. This is the benefit of compression. The size of the picture, image, you can say, or video will be reduced. This is lossy. In lossless, let's discuss the lossless. Lossless compression does not eliminate the data which is not noticeable. Okay, so if you have a picture here, let's suppose this is your picture. Again, I'm making a flower. Okay, this is your picture, guys. Okay, and you wanted to compress it. So in lossless, it does not eliminate the data which is not noticeable. So lossless is going to compress it like this. Look. So maybe any data which is useful will be cut down. So this is the drawback of lossless. Lossless. While in lossless, a file can be restored into its original form. Yes, this is an important point. If you're going to compress your file, that is your original file, guys. Let me draw it again. This is your original file. Look. This is your file. Okay. You're going to compress it. So look, a new file will be generated. Look, a small size file. Why? Because it is a compressed version. Look. So in lossless, guys, in lossless, the master file or the original file and the compressed version of the file both remains there. Both remains in the hard drive. But in lossy, I teach you what? In lossy, what I teach you? The original file will be deleted. So this file in lossy will be deleted, guys. The original file. But in lossless, the original file and the compressed file, both files remains in the hard drive. In lossy, guys, what I teach you, that the original file will be deleted and the new compressed file will be there in the hard drive. Tahir, do you understand
Yes,
it or not?
I understand.
What about you, Mohammed Tayyab?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, great. Lossless compression does not compromise the data quality. So this point is very, very useful here. It is not going to be compromised. It means the lossless is not going to compromise on the quality. So it makes a very good quality of your image. It doesn't mean that compression is going to affect the quality. No, in lossless, the quality is going to be maintained, right? Okay. Lossless compression does not reduce the size of the data. Well, in this point, they are going to say their meaning is like in here, 15 MB file is there, guys. And after compression, it is 4 MB. But in lossless, if your file is 10 MB, the compressed version is also of 10 MB, but some bit quality is reduced, like not too much quality, and the size will be same. That is the reason it does not affect the quality, guys, right? So this is the main differences. So lossy and lossless. Let's discuss about the lossy. Lossy is where some data is removed to make the file smaller. We have discussed here in lossy. In lossy, the data is deleted, so the size of the file will be reduced. So let's discuss the type of lossy compression. So commonly, the lossy compression algorithms are MP3, MP4, and JPEG. So we have 3 types of lossy compression. How many, guys? 3 types of lossy compression. What are they? MP3, MP4, and JPEG. Now, my question is, do you know anything about MP3, Tahir? Did you ever heard this word, MP3?
Not enough.
Okay. Do you have a songs in your cell phone or in your computer?
Yeah.
Of course you have. You didn't notice in after your song, listen, after the name of the song, like you have a song, name is song dot mp3. You didn't notice this thing, dot mp3. And if you have a video in your cell phone, video dot mp4. And if you have any picture in your file, did you notice it is written like that, picture.jpg? Yes, Mohammed Tayyab. What about you?
Yes, it is written.
Did you ever notice these three things? MP3, MP4, and
Yes.
JPEG. MP3 means the file which is a music file. MP4 means the file which is music or either a video. And picture is always in a JPEG format. So these are the formats, guys. The compression tool, or you can say them as a format. Whatever the songs in your mobile phone, guys, are always in a MP3 form, because MP3 means it is already compressed. And if it is a video file, it is in MP4. It means it is compressed. And if it is a picture, of course, you have a lot of selfies in your phones. All the selfies names are stored .jpeg format. Yes, Tahir. Check in your cell phone. All the songs are in MP3 format. So these all are the types of which compression, Mohammed Tayyab?
Lossy compression.
Very good. So let's see. Okay, I'm giving you the time, guys. First, you need to write down the three differences, the starting three differences of lossy and lossless. And you need to write down everything. Like what I told you, data compression means to reduce the size, you have to write this. Then you have to write down three features. And then you have to make a table in your notebook and write down three differences. I'm giving you this in your homework. You have to write down the starting points. Start writing now. You have only 4 minutes. Okay, now we are going to continue the lossy compression tools. So I teach you that we have three options in lossy: MP3, MP4, and JPEG. So MP3 is starting from the MP3 files. MP3 files are used for playing music on a computers or mobile phone. That's very common thing, guys. You have a lot of songs library in your cell phone or in your computer. So all the songs are in MP3 format. So the compression technology will reduce the size of a normal music file by about 90%. Yes, original music file, let's suppose, is of, let's suppose, 15 MB. This is original file. But after the compression is going to be applied on a music file, it will become 4 MB. So look, the size of your music file will be reduced a lot. So this is called a compression. And in MP3, it is about 90%. So your 90% file will be compressed. So while MP3 music files can never match the sound quality found on a DVD or a CD, yes, guys, the quality matters. The quality is going to be cheap in 4 MB music file, yes. But in a 15 MB, the original sound file have a good quality. Okay, now MP3. After MP3, we have MP4. MP4 files are slightly different to MP3. This format allows the storage of multimedia files rather than just sound. Yes. So in MP4, you're going to reduce the file size of a multimedia files. Not only sound, it consists of music, videos, photos, animation, everything is considered as MP4. So the MP4 compression tool is going to reduce the size of all these things. As with MP3, that is a lossy file compression format, but it can still retains an acceptable quality of sound and videos. Yes, MP4 is going to maintain the quality. Either you're using a sound file, either you're using a video file, both qualities are going to be maintained. So this is MP3 and MP4. Now we're going to start with a JPEG. What is the full form of JPEG? Any idea? JPEG, Joint Photographic Expert Group. Guys, every picture which is available on internet is in JPEG format. So JPEG is a kind of a compression which is used by every picture. Why? Let's see. When camera takes a photograph, it produces a raw bitmap file which can be very large in size. Guys, remember the topic of bitmap images up there. So our picture is in a bitmap, but that bitmap is going to be converted in a JPEG. Why? Because the bitmap is compressed. After compression, it is converted into JPEG. So JPEG is a lossy file compression used for bitmap images. As with the MP3, once the image is subjected to JPEG, a new file is formed and the original file no longer be constructed. So same thing. Let's suppose you have this picture. This is a bitmap. This is a bitmap image, right? It's a circle. This is a bitmap. Once you are going to compress this bitmap, look, compression is done. I'm just writing COM, compress. Okay, so look, the size is reduced here, look. And the bitmap is converted into what? JPEG. This is how it works. But after the compression, the point to be noted, guys, this bitmap images will be deleted and this new JPEG file format or the picture is there in the hard drive. So this is how the JPEG works. Did you get it? Tahir, Tayyab,
Yes.
any
Yes.
question? Any question, guys? Now we are going to start the topic of lossless compression. And in lossless compression, we have the first type of this compression is RLE. RLE is a type of lossless compression. RLE stands for run length encoding, can be used for lossless compression of a number of different formats. Yes, guys. RLE is a method in order to compress the file size. The file can either be a text or an image, right? So for both reasons, we use RLE. We are talking about lossless, guys. Okay, so what is RLE? It is a form of a lossless reversible file compression. What is reversible file? Yes, Mohammed Tayyab. Reversible file compression means any idea?
No.
Look, what I teach you in lossy, that you won't get your original file. Original file will be deleted in lossy, but in lossless, your original file and compression file both remains in hard drive. So that is called reversible file compression, that you will get your original file back. Is this okay, Tahir?
Yes, sir.
It reduces the size of a string of adjacent identical data. Repeated colors, yes. It means that if you have an identical data, identical means same. Look, let's suppose you have three types of A. So these three types of A will not written like this. This will be written like this, 3A, right? 3A. So repeating string means alphabets. Guys, remember this word, string. String means alphabets. What do you mean by string? String means alphabets. Yes, guys. String means alphabets. Is that okay? RLE
Yes.
is only effective when there's a long run of repeated bits. Yes, guys. What does it mean? Let me teach you. Did you see this A? How many times it is written, Tahir?
5 times.
Muhammad Tayyab, can you tell me how many times B is written?
4 times.
C and D. How many times D is written, Muhammad Tayyab?
5.
So did you notice that A is written 5 times? B is written 4 times. Again, D is written 5 times. It means a same string is repeating again and again. In this way, in this case, we use RLE. How? Listen to me very carefully. We are going to write on 5. Why? Because 5 times A is repeating. But what is 97? 97 is a ASCII value of A. Remember ASCII characters, Muhammad Tayyab.
Yes.
What are ASCII characters?
ASCII characters are characters that are used
Yes, yes, yes.
by the computer to
Very good, Muhammad Tayyab. Excellent answer. Tahir, ASCII characters, do you remember?
Yes.
Do you remember? What is the meaning of A in ASCII decimal? Sorry, Tahir.
97.
97. What is the value of B?
98.
What is the value of C?
99.
What is the value of D?
100.
Okay, remember these meanings, okay? Remember these things. I'm moving back. I'm moving back. Okay, yes. So 5 times means the number of A is 5. What is this 97? Tahir,
It's the ASCII.
excellent. Muhammad Tayyab, how many times B is here?
4 times
What is 98?
the ASCII value of B.
Excellent, and so on. Acha, now tell me the total number of strings. Tell me the total number of strings up there, guys. How many total characters are there? Count 5A, 4B, 9, 2C, 10, 11, and then 5D, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we are counting them as 16 bytes. How many are there? 16 bytes are there. Is that okay? I don't
Yes.
think so, guys, you are understanding this. How did we get 16, Tahir? Yes, Tahir, how did we get 16?
By calculating all the digits.
How did we get 16? Speak again.
By calculating the all A's, B's,
Excellent.
C's, and D's.
Okay, now I'm moving down. Listen to me very carefully, both of you. This is how many characters? 05 counted as 2, 97 counted as 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many characters are there, Mr. Muhammad Tayyab? How many characters after compression, Muhammad Tayyab?
8.
8. So see, 16 is a data which is before compression, and 8 bytes is the data after compression. So you see 50% of the size of the file is reduced. 8 plus 8, 16. So it means that 50% size of this text data will be reduced. This is the lossless compression thing. Is that clear or not clear?
Clear.
Take out your notebook, write down about lossless RLE method. Don't write down the whole thing. You need to write down these 3 points and then directly make an heading of RLE using text data, this heading, and make an example of this thing. Do it quick. You have only 5 minutes. My link will be expired, so you need to rejoin the same link.